Sicilians are great liars. Best in the world. I'm Sicilian. My father.
Fellas, I would love to complete this video, this 5-minute video, but this movie, True Romance, came up at the picnic table. I mentioned it. Well, Sicilians came up and I said, hey, have you guys ever seen this movie, True Romance? No, we've never seen it. You guys, either check out the movie, you got to check out the movie, or at least go see this True Romance Christopher Walken, Dennis Hopper scene. It is awesome cinema. So I can't play it because it's rated R, and you guys will bust my chops, and I'll be called a racist, and I'll be, I don't want to stir the pot, but just check out the movie or bring it up and we'll talk about it. So let's get on to the review, shall we? You guys love the review. This is what you guys wait all week for, isn't it? Just the review, I'd say. Hello, this is Greg. Sure, I'll participate in a survey, no problem. 45 to 55. No, I don't mind. I'm Caucasian. What do I do for a living? I am a marine biologist. Yeah. That completes the survey? Okay. Well, you're very welcome. Yeah. You too. Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, that's weird. That was a quick survey. I don't believe that was a real survey. That sounded like Stu McCormick from the league. Anyways, I won't worry about that. Let's get on to the recap. So the first tee time was Tom and Big Al against Sub Andy and Kim Todd. And Kim Todd just shot out of his mind, was totally out of his mind. 3 birdies. Look at that. Par 5 was birdie. Both par 3s. He birdied both par 3s. I don't know how you could do that. In his route to be shooting 2 under, that's major props to Kim. I don't know how you shoot a 9 the previous week and then you do something like that, but, congrats. Second tee time was Josh and Dwayne against Stu and Mike. And I called Mike's wife, tried to do a few things, asked her to do me a favor. It doesn't help. I called her again, didn't do any help. So there's no point in calling. No, not doing it. Not doing it. It doesn't help. It does not help. Not doing it. Doesn't do a damn thing. Not doing it. Okay, moving on to the third tee time, which was Ken and I against Mark and Glenn, my good buddy who subbed in. And I'll tell you what, the only thing was, he golfed great, except for that first hole, which it took him about 9 to get on. And I just called off the dogs and said, pick the damn thing up. Otherwise, he would have been right there. Everything else, it was perfect. He just kind of lost his mind on that first hole. And Ken and I got two points out of it. And Ken got a ball for fairways hit. So congrats there to Kenny, my partner, coming through. And we are a force, man. We're going to be a force, I hope. I hope so much. We're a force in the second half. Steve and Ed, God bless them, but they're just bringing up the caboose. And Dave Hessmer has hit all the fairways, hit every fairway, and he got a ball for that. I don't think anybody even came close. So congrats to Dave. And Jeff shot a 42, so they did well. Greg Chisholm is playing some good golf. Shot a 39. I think he got fairways hit there with 4. So congrats to Jeff. And Joseph is playing like a man possessed. Birdied that last hole en route to a 42. So Jan and Joseph are a force to be reckoned with in the second half. Tom and Brian, although they did get 2 points and are playing some decent golf, They're pretty much out of it. I hate to say that on live TV, but that's what it is. And Bill and Jason are are right there. They are either one stroke behind or are. Let's see. I think they are. Yeah, they are definitely. They're no. I'm sorry. Over here. Yeah, one stroke behind. They want it. I can tell they're in it to win it. So let's hope they. I hope they do win it, because then they would have they would win the second half, and there'd be a playoff between Andy and Rob. Bruce and Phil, who are playing good golf as well, against Jerry Collins and Pat, both are playing some good golf. They shot under their average by quite a bit. 7 strokes under their average, it looks like. 4 for Pat and a couple that's 7. And even though Bruce and Phil shot under their average by 2, 3, 4.5, 4, it didn't help, because those guys are playing some good golf. So Ken and I have our hands full, because we got to play those guys. So we'll see. Let's see. That's Bruce and Phil again. And 2 of those cards. So last but not least, Dave subbed in for Hank and Paul, and I think, let's see, Paul shot well. He was 1 under his average, and Rob and Andy. Actually, that's who we play. I'm sorry, I said that wrong, but Rob and Andy played well, got 2 points, and they are a force to be reckoned with. So it looks like chalk coming down the stretch here. We got in Division 1, we got 1 and 2, teams 1 and 2 battling it out. Same thing in Division 2. We have teams 1 and 2 battling it out. Ken and I against Jerry and Pat, although 2.5 points, but anything can happen. And it goes Rob and Andy against Bill and Jason. So there you have it, fellas. We will see you on Tuesday. Thanks for checking it out.